Hey guys, it's the Horror Junkies of Utah coming to you today, and we're not talking horror movies on this episode. We're talking non-horror movies that gave us the chills, frightened us back in the day, or even nowadays. So, I have Craig and Eddie with me. Who wants to start with their first movie that scared you?
Looks like Craig wants to take the
in the past.
out of my head.
I'm probably gonna have to go with the first Terminator. First time I saw that, I was probably like 7 or 8, and it was actually like one of the very first rated R movies I saw, and it scared the crap out of me. I remember this very well. We were up out of town somewhere, like Logan. We were staying in a hotel, me and my family, and we rented it. And I remember after watching it, I was laying in bed, and the smoke alarm on the ceiling had a little red dot, and it looked like the Terminator's eye, and I'm sitting there like, honey. But yeah,
you're like, Grabsy, come out here, give me.
That movie's terrifying, like the way they.
There's a lot of horrific elements in it, that's for sure.
Definitely there is.
I hate the scene where he's in the bathroom, and he's like gouging at his eye, and that guy's like, "Hey, buddy, you got that cat in there?" Fuck you. The computer puts it together.
Another one I actually watched this for the first time about a week ago. It's called Coraline. It's like one of those kids movies. It's made by a guy. I can't remember his name, but he made like James and the Giant Peach.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know what Coraline is. It's the creepy lady that's like a witch or something.
She lives in like this alternate universe sort of thing in their house, and holy shit, that movie was creepy. Let's see. Another one that always creeped me out, still to this day, is Willy Wonka. That's a creepy movie, man.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
Is it the Oompa Loompas that do it?
Or the blueberry girl where she's like,
Oompa Loompas.
I will give you one scene in that. I hate to cut you off, but that boat scene.
Oh yeah.
That's like
the boat scene is pretty crazy.
I can't remember his name. The tall guy with the glasses who's trying to get the kids to give him the gobstoppers. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That guy always creeped me out.
Slugworth.
Yeah. So him.
But you figure out that's not Slugsworth in the end. He's like working for Willy Wonka.
Still creepy though.
He was creepy.
Yeah, him, Oompa Loompas, the boat scene, and creepy movie.
What about you, Eddie?
I have a few. One of the first ones is Contagion. That movie creeps the living fucking shit out of me because that's real shit. It can really happen, and it just gives you a perspective of how easy it is to spread viruses.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the world today, and you got bird flu, you got SARS,
H1,
all this stuff, definitely. And you have like containers missing from Russia that contain smallpox.
And like
they don't know where it's at.
And they're digging up like these 1,000-year-old viruses and like, let's wake it up. Let's see what happens. It's like, why would you want to wake it up? There's a reason why it's sleeping.
So Contagion.
Contagion's one. Another one that really tripped me out when I was a kid was Planet of the Apes. The original Planet. Just being a little kid and seeing these ape-figured men and stuff, you're like, what the hell? I used to have nightmares about them. The gorillas coming and get me and
Really?
taking me out. So, I mean, the Planet of the Apes was definitely one of those creepy ones. Most recent ones that kind of terrified me and scared the living shit out of me, and I could only get like 20 minutes in, was Salo.
Salo. What is Salo?
Salo is pretty much a movie. It takes place in France, and it's when the Germans were taking over and what the German armies were doing to the people.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty much
kind of like Schindler's List.
It's pretty much Schindler's List in more extreme ways because what actually happened is one of the actors went so crazy that he actually killed the director of the movie.
Wow. That is real creepy.
Yeah, so, and what's weird is it's on the Criterion list too for like one of the greatest movies. And it's crazy.
That's hot to check that one out. You got any others? There's a few, but
there's a few, but probably the Disney movie that creeps me the fuck out is I think it's Toy Story 2 or 3 with the little like
Big Baby? Or
Yeah.
No, hang on. I think all the Toy Stories have horrific elements to them.
Oh yeah.
If you're talking about the little
Like,
doll that's the
yeah.
spider thing, that's Toy Story 1.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That
Yeah.
creeped me out when I was a kid. I was like,
And
what the hell?
Toy Story 3's got Big Baby. They all have horrific elements.
Yeah,
in all
it's
of
like,
them,
what
so
the
you
hell's
can
going on
group
here?
all those in there.
Yeah. What about you, Marcus?
Just like yours, I have a virus movie, but it's not Contagion, it's Outbreak with Dustin Hoffman.
That
The
one's
way that
intense
movie just opens up in Africa and they go to this village and it's just...
And they're like, the whole village is dead.
Oh, yeah, that's a bad one.
That movie is really intense because it shows you what the government's willing to do to contain the
I was
viruses.
so scared. I seen it when I was a kid. I was like, oh, if our town gets...
Nuked.
And Utah's in that movie. Like,
Yeah.
there's a scene where he's out at Dugway or something. Yeah. I'm like, no, it's going to happen. So
Yeah.
that's one that really scares me. A Disney movie that scares me is The Wizard of Oz, but not the original. It's the sequel.
Oh.
If you guys ever watch that movie, that is creepy. Like, even to this day, I watch it, I'm like, God, like the queen, she keeps like heads, like...
Really?
Yeah, it's creepy. Check it out.
Yeah,
There's
I'll
this
have to check
weird
it out.
TikTok guy, dude. It is a trip. Like,
Wow.
First
Oh.
one's kind of creepy too. The flying monkeys and the.
this
Oh,
one
yeah.
puts the first one to shame. Like, because whoever wrote the second one,
Mm-hmm.
it's so out there. It's like whoever wrote the first one smoked pot. Whoever wrote the second one was on LSD.
Yeah, having an acid trip, like,
weird.
whoa, dude.
I'm like, this will be cool. And I don't even know why it's a children's movie. Like, well,
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a
it's
children's
creepy,
movie.
it's
It
scary.
sounds like
You
more
guys
of an
have to
adult
check it
movie.
out. A lot of people don't even know it exists, but it's out there.
Huh.
And then another scary one that's a Disney one that's one of my favorite movies, but really creeped me out, was The Brave Little Toaster. There's a scene in that movie where the toaster's having a bad dream,
Oh, yeah.
and this clown comes out, and it's got like this fire hose, and it's shooting water, and they turn into forks, and they used to give me nightmares.
Oh,
as a
yeah.
kid.
Yeah.
So,
That kind of reminds me of. I just thought of a kind of another one. Pee-wee's Big Adventure. The one-
Pee-wee in himself is scary.
Yeah. But Pee-wee's Big Adventure, that one was made by Tim Burton. And that's the one where he goes across the country to get his bike back.
Yeah.
And there's a couple scenes where he has nightmares about like clowns. And clowns don't scare me, but that scene did. And then that scene where he's in the dark in the desert and Large Marge.
Can you do the laugh? There's the Pee-wee laugh. Well, on to not movies, but like irrational fears that we have or something along those lines. I know what Eddie's is. I'm interested in Craig's, and everyone probably knows mine. Eddie, what's yours?
Mine would have to be snakes. I mean, snakes, they terrify the crap out of me. I mean, it's proven fact. He's chasing me with snakes. Here's a little kid chasing this teenager around with a
Up in our
snake.
cabin, grab him, chase you around.
So, I mean, certain snakes I can handle, like a boa constrictor, because I know all it's going to do is try to wrap itself around and cut the circulation.
What about the small ones? Like, what is it? You're afraid you're going to get
I don't know.
bit,
It's
or-
like the little small ones. I've seen so many people get bit by the small ones, you know? And like, I don't know, certain snakes like rattlesnakes and snakes with fangs, this is like, hell no. I ain't even trying to play with that jungle.
That's very fair. What about you, Craig?
We kind of touched on this earlier. I should have saved this for this part, but like the Oompa Loompas, those guys creep the shit out of me.
So, hang on.
So, do you
It's-
like midget people freak you out, or do you
No, just them, just their makeup,
just the
and
Oompa Loompas, huh?
their behavior, because they're kind of
The
just
green
like,
hair and everything.
they're really like
Okay, so little people don't scare you, but
Oompa Loompas.
little people that are orange do.
It's not just what they look like; it's
It's
just
what
their
they act like?
Yeah, their behavior too. Have you guys ever seen like some parades they do in like Germany and stuff, My
Okay.
No, I haven't.
my grandmother, she goes to Germany once a year to visit our
Awesome.
family and friends, and she goes to parades and takes pictures, and it is creepy as shit. Like some of the costumes that they're wearing in the in the parade on the floats, and then there's these big like head costume things. This giant head. Oh, it's hard to describe. You'd have to look it up. But
Look it up on Google. I don't know.
Just type in German parade. It'll creepy the
German
shit.
parade. It might come up with some other stuff, so I don't know.
There's another thing I saw recently. I was watching this music video type thing for this like this kind of techno song, and it had a bunch of slideshow pictures of this thing. It's pretty popular. It's called Carnival. It's a big festival
Oh,
they
okay, I know what
do
you're
in
talking about.
Italy where they wear all those weird
Yeah.
costumes and those masks and stuff.
And that
Yeah.
stuff scared you?
I don't know what it is, but those things creep me out. Those costumes and stuff. Look it up. Carnival.
Carnival.
It's an Italian festival thing. Those costumes they wear are pretty creepy.
Mine would probably have to be, obviously the one is spiders.
Yeah.
Creep me out, man. I don't like them at all. Pretty common fear, but mine goes like above that. Like I'll scream, run, and hide. I hate mirrors. Mirrors creep me out. Like when I'm doing my hair and stuff, I always think it's like an alternate universe and
Yeah,
something's gonna reach out and
Yeah,
grab
you
me.
feel
when
like
I'm
it's grab
here.
it and pull you in.
So
you're
like mirrors.
what
is
the
like-
heck?
Mirrors is like a
Kind of like
no-go.
on it's Ash versus the Evil Dead.
Yeah,
Where you know the two guys come up.
very much so. And I mean spiders and mirrors, and I don't know. That's probably my two.
You know what's an interesting one that like a lot of people get like really terrified of, like they can't be in a house with it or around it, is Ouija boards.
Oh, that doesn't scare me at all.
I know, but like
That is a fear that a lot of people have.
like people
yeah.
like have a straight up like not pure fear of it where they won't even be in the same vicinity of a Ouija board.
pure beliefs. I do, as much as I love creepy dolls and stuff, porcelain dolls like that aren't made to look creepy. That
Oh yeah, look at Grandma's house for example.
Yeah,
It's like those things were always watching you.
dude, she has a whole room full of them. I'd never go in that room. I'd like peek in and think they're looking at me
Yeah.
and stuff. I don't like those. So there's my three.
Yeah, porcelain dolls would be up there with
you.
Yeah,
know?
because they always creep me out. Because I just felt like they're watching. Also, too, my mom had this painting. It was a painting of a captain. He looked like the captain from the Titanic.
Okay.
But for some reason, wherever you're in the room, the eyes will follow you.
Yeah, I don't. There's a painting technique. I don't know what it's called, but it.
And
makes
it's
it look
creepy
like-
as hell because I would always get just creeped out
creeped
by
out
it.
by it.
Because I always felt like he was going to come out of the painting and like kill me or something.
Oh. Any last words?
I'm afraid of windows. It's kind of like a prior event. I probably told you about this when I was like 14. That guy tried to break through my bedroom window.
Mhm.
I've told you about that. Yeah, just asleep in my bed. It was probably like 4 a.m, and
So, that being said, with windows, do you have to cover them up? You don't like them open?
yeah, I've curtains over my windows and stuff. It's just
Yeah, because you'd be thinking like, is somebody coming down there? Or is somebody come and get me? What's going on here, man?
I didn't know you had a fear of windows. I'm gonna
It's
go
like-
sit in that window well one
And
night.
then like Craig Briggs has like gun. He's like,
Killed.
don't move, man.
bad idea. If you wanna
I
get
got a
bad.
shotgun. I got the 12 gauge going
I'm
on.
not a 14-year-old pussy. I was just laying in my bed.
Oh.
I'll shoot you. No, yeah, you'll have a heart attack. Is what will happen.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we're the Horror Junkies of Utah. That's our little video on our fears and movies that scared us from non-horror genres. Another one is The Notebook. Terrifies me. It really does, though, because I'm afraid of losing my mind and going like into dementia. But that movie's just god awful.
Yeah.
It's so terrifying. Someone puts it on Blu-ray, and I'm like, no, I don't want to watch this.
No.
Well, guys, I'm Marcus.
I'm Eddie.
I'm Craig.
Have a great night.
Have a great night, guys.
In the comments below, let us know what you're afraid of and what non-horror related movies scared you as a kid or an adult today. Give us a like, a thumbs up, and go check us out on Facebook and Instagram as well. And feel free to share this video. We want you to have an awesome, scary, spooktacular night. See you later.
See ya.